I got Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance Mark of Mastery Edition yesterday, and I never get the collector's editions of things, so I decided I'd do an unboxing video. But at the time I was too excited to play the game that I didn't actually sit down to record the unboxing. But I decided I'll still upload a video of me showing you just the kind of like cool extra stuff the Mark of Mastery Edition comes with. So, here's the box. It's big, it's nice, but this is just the outside cover of the box. So you got 3DS logo, the Kingdom Hearts logo, Square Enix logo. I'm really not the kind of person who's going to point out every little piece of text it has. But there you see some screenshots from the game, and you see everything that I'm about over there that I'm about to show you inside the box. So here's the actual box. It's pretty sturdy. I wouldn't recommend throwing it away. And it's black instead of white, which is kind of cool because like the whole Kingdom Hearts Darkness and Light thing. And then you see Kingdom Hearts 10th anniversary. It's probably kind of hard to read, but it's there. And I'm gonna open it. And obviously this wasn't what it was when I first unboxed it. This obviously isn't what it looked like because there were the cardboard things holding everything in place, but still show you everything. Here's the actual game box and more stuff that most game boxes have. And yeah, I don't have the cartridge in there right now. I'll show you the cartridge later, but got the instruction book and that Club Nintendo stuff. And in here you've got the instruction book, which is in color, so that's always nice. And you got your little, in each of the little openings in the case, you have pictures of the Dream Eaters, which I hope this becomes a trend. Like they had this in Kid Icarus Uprising also, where they put a little face in each of the boxes. I think it's clever. I like it, and if you want, you can, of course, take it out and display it somewhere. But I just think it looks nice with a little face in each box, but whatever. And now here's the inside of the box. This is, I didn't know this was going to be in here, and it's really cool. They have a nice art piece on each side of the box. Here we got Sora, Riku, and King Mickey, and here we have Sora, Riku, and King Mickey again, but not all together. And they're really nice pieces of art. Like you could just hold it up like this and display it somewhere. It'd be nice. And and here's the AR cards of the Dream Eaters. Like normal edition came with 3 of these. No, maybe it only came with this one. I don't know, but this one, I know the Mark of Mastery Edition has extras. I haven't gotten to the part in the game where you actually have to use these, but there's supposedly some way. I'm assuming it's going to be like the original AR cards, and this is going to be sort of like the question mark block. I don't know. So there's those. And as with all AR cards, you can just look up the picture online and print it out and get the same result. But it's nice having the actual cards. And here's this side here. You've got art cards of each of the Kingdom Hearts games, and I think this is cool because I kept them the way they were packaged. They have them in order, actually. So here's the original Kingdom Hearts game, the original box art, and I'll have to say that this is probably my favorite box art from any game ever. It just looks so awesome with standing in front, standing up like that. Kind of reminds me of the famous scene from The Nightmare Before Christmas where they're standing on the hill. I don't know, I just really like this picture. Here's the final mix. And for those of you who don't know, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you probably do know, but the final mixes of the games are really just the same game, but they add in a few extra things, and they were only released in Japan, so you have to import them if you want them. I don't do importing, so I've never played them. And there's Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories was probably the most frustrating Kingdom Hearts game due to the card system, just made it annoying. I could go on a rant about that for hours, but the story of Chain of Memories is good. It linked Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 nicely together. And then Kingdom Hearts 2, the most famous game, the most popular one, arguably the best one. I'm not going to get into that argument right now, but here we go. Another great box art picture. I think I like the original Kingdom Hearts box art better, but still pretty awesome. And then here's the final mix. And here's Avatar Kingdom from Kingdom Hearts Mobile. This is a game only released on Japanese cell phones, where you could make a little chibi avatar like that and interact, I guess. I don't really know much about it. This is easily the most obscure Kingdom Hearts game. It doesn't really follow the story or anything, obviously. And Kingdom Hearts Coded, also only released on Japanese cell phones, but as you'll see soon, it was remade. But this one actually has to do with the story. 358 over 2 days. Such an incredibly sad ending to that game. If you haven't played it, I won't spoil it for you, but one of my favorites. And Birth by Sleep, the one I never played because I don't have a PSP, and everyone says it's so amazing, and I wish I had played it, but I don't really have much to say about that. And Kingdom Hearts Recoded, this is that remake of Kingdom Hearts Coded. Probably my least favorite Kingdom Hearts game. It was just boring, and the story wasn't important at all. But there's that. And the Birth by Sleep final mix. I didn't actually know there was a Birth by Sleep final mix until looking through these, but apparently there is. And finally, Dream Drop Distance, a game that I bought. So yeah, those are the art cards. There's not much else I have to show you, but I'll show you probably the main reason I wanted to pre-order the March Mastery Edition, which is the protector case over here. Like how you can see me through the reflection, but anyway, it's really nice. It's not just a cheaply made sticker or anything. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera, but it almost looks 3D with the black art coming out, and it's simple, but it looks nice. Like Square always does simple stuff like that looks nice, like with all the Final Fantasy box art. It's not just the front, they have one on the back too, but the back doesn't have anything on it except for these little stopper pads that make it difficult to slide the DS on the table. And one thing I don't like about this is you can't put it on the charging dock when the bottom piece is in. But you can always just take the bottom piece off and put it on there, and you can always just charge it by plugging it directly into there. Okay, so I'm sorry for this terrible unboxing video, but that's all I have to show you. Bye.